Very happy to be joined by Pittsburgh Steelers offensive lineman Kelvin Beachum. Beach, let's get right into it. How you feeling, man? You blew out the ACL, and you've been rehabbing. You working out yet?
Feeling good, man. Been working out for the past couple weeks now. Getting back into it, trying to get my strength back. Starting all over again. Starting from the ground, making sure that I'm doing everything to set that good foundation right, and then moving on from there.
Oh, all right. So the ACL is good. Are you going to be a Steeler next year?
We will see. I can't predict the future. It would be nice, but, this business has a lot of turnover and things happen a lot in this business, so you never know. We'll see.
Well, right here on 104.5 The Team, in the former incarnation of this show, with your fellow Texas guy, Armin, next to me, you and I have debated who is the greatest franchise of all time, the Sixburg Steelers.
The Sixburg.
Or the New York Yankees. Mm-hmm. Now, on the off chance that you're, an Oakland Raider next year, will you change your tune and agree the Yankees are better than the Steelers?
Only if the Raiders move to Nevada.
So you're a betting man, is what you're telling me. Not if the NFL is listening, Kelvin Beachum has never placed a wager in his life.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that disclaimer.
Oh, especially with now Joseph Randle, the running back that was let go by the Dallas Cowboys. When you look at a situation like that where the Dallas Cowboys cut him loose before the NFL knew about this tie to we don't know if he bet on football. We don't know. He could have bet prop bets on a Cher concert for all we know. When you find out like the Dallas Cowboys are cutting him loose before the NFL knows about this, what does that tell you about the Dallas Cowboys organization?
Well, that tells you one that they knew it was pretty bad for them to get rid of it. To be honest with you, the fact that they got rid of it before, it got too bad. They knew something that a lot of people didn't know, and they wanted to cut their losses before it got out to the media. So, I think they did right by doing so. But, that's one of those things that I think Jerry Jones and his people and his staff, made a decision that was best for them at the time, and making sure that, they had enough negative PR going on as it is, between the guys that they already currently have on the team, and to add something like that to the equation, I think it's something they didn't want.
On the field for you guys this year, yourself, Le'Veon Bell, just so many injuries for you guys to overcome. You guys still made a good run at the playoffs, but just how tough was it in the building for you guys?
It was tough. The guys that want to be on the field can't be on the field. I wanted to be on the field. Even though I was on the sideline, man, I was on the field, man. I wanted to be on there so bad. I wanted to put a helmet on, but when you hurt, you hurt, and all you can do is continue to help your team in whatever way that you could do so. But it was tough. It was tough for the guys that were on the sideline. But even with that being said, we still had an opportunity and a chance to win the game, and we didn't take care of business and win the game. And that doesn't matter who's in the game. We got to find a way to win the game, and we didn't do so.
If the Steelers lose, 3 players instead of 20, whatever you guys lost, you playing this weekend instead of the Broncos?
The thing is God takes his own course, and things happen in the time of the season. And I'm not going to say woulda, coulda, shoulda. We should have been there. If this person would have been here, if this person would have been here. That's football. Football has its ups and downs and its highs and lows, and you have to be able to go through those things and still find a way to overcome and still win. And the 2 best teams in the league this year are in the Super Bowl right now, and you got to applaud those guys for the work that they've done and the game that's going to transpire and the winner that's going to come out of that game.
As a guy who blocks for Big Ben, used to be a really mobile quarterback, now more of a pocket guy. Who do you prefer? A guy like Newton, who's going to run loose on you every once in a while, or a guy like Peyton, who I know he's 3 steps, he ain't moving. He's going to be right there, 5 steps maybe.
To be honest, I'm going to stay with my quarterback. I think he has a combination of both. But the thing is, it all comes down to those tackles doing their best job, putting themselves in the best position to block those pass rushers, whether it's Carolina's offensive line or whether it's Denver's offensive line. You got some good pass rushers on both sides of the equation. So it's just those guys doing what they need to do to make sure that they're in a great position to protect their quarterback.
Which pass rush is better?
I would go with Denver's.
Yeah.
I would really go with Denver's. That Von Miller-Ware combination is something sick, to be honest with you. But I think DeMarcus Ware is way more disruptive, just pure disruptive, than Von Miller. And you saw that in that New England game. That DeMarcus Ware was everywhere on the field. Now, Von Miller got all the stats and the height, the interception, the sack. But DeMarcus Ware was so disruptive in that game. I don't think he gives enough credit for how disruptive he was.
104.5 The Team live on Radio Row for Super Bowl 50 with Steelers offensive lineman Kelvin Beachum, one of the true good guys in the league.
If you're on Denver's offensive line, do you have to do anything different, anything schematically to protect Peyton?
I mean, you just got to be prepared for the blitz. You know, the Carolina Panthers do a great job of putting pressure on the quarterback in many different ways. You know, I don't know if Jared Allen is playing this week or not. I don't know if what they've done in that respect.
Looks like he's going to play.
He's going to play.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a piece of the equation that's in there to make sure that you protect your quarterback. You know, I think the thing is Peyton hadn't had to play a lot from behind, and Carolina's been able to jump up on a lot of people. So with that combination and those kind of scenarios being played out, what's going to happen if Carolina has jumped up on Denver? You got and it's Denver offensive line that's the sitting ducks having to pass 40, 50 times a game.
All right, Beach. Kelvin Beachum, offensive lineman, Pittsburgh Steelers, right here, 104.5 The Team. Brady Farkas next to me has never seen The Godfather.
I haven't either.
Thank you. Thank you.
Really? Come on.
I've been getting grief for this for 2 weeks now.
Man,
what's your favorite movie then?
Man, I got a lot of favorite movies, man. I love The 12th Man. No, not The 12th Man, The 6th Man.
Oh, I was saying he should be playing for my Seahawks. They need some offensive line help.
No. They got Russell Okung, man. They got.
He's a free agent too. I hope they have Russell Okung.
But The 6th Man, you know, I love Remember the Titans. I mean, I just love those good, you know, kind of true movies based off of true story type movies that they turn into Hollywood blockbusters, man. And I love the cartoons, man. Kung Fu Panda 3 just came out, so I got to go check that out.
See, I'm like, that's what my daughter's 12 now, so she's like, Dad, I don't want to go see that stuff anymore. I'm like, you're gonna go.
Hey, Kung Fu Panda 3 came out, and then I think it was Inside Out or something. That was a really good movie.
That made me cry.
My wife went.
I cried that minute.
Me and my wife went and saw it with our daughter, and that was her first. It was her first movie. She didn't make it the whole movie, but we got it in. We tried to start the process a little bit.
So you got to do drive-ins with little ones. So then you lay the blankets out and all that stuff, and then they pass out.
It's too cold to do drive-ins in Pittsburgh.
Well, see, that's why you know what I'm saying? Oakland Raiders. It's always one.
Why? Hey, there was a guy over there that's trying to recruit me to the Oakland Raiders, man. What's this deal? What y'all trying to get me over to the Oakland Raiders for?
Have you seen our offensive line?
That's not my problem.
It could be. 104.5 The Team. Kelvin Beachum joins us right now, and you have teamed up with Chevron as the official sponsor, official science, technology, engineering, and math education partner. What is going on with Chevron, and why did you decide to team up with them?
So what Chevron has done, they've made a true commitment to being the global ambassador for STEM education. And what I've done with them there in Pittsburgh is I take these mobile fab labs out, which they've put the money up for it, taking them to poverty-ridden areas, really targeting my demographic, making sure that my African-American boys and girls have these resources and have access to things like this, and then be able to those maker spaces that we have those get kids excited about STEM and about the careers that are available to them. And then hopefully they get into some of these STEM-centric careers and have careers. There's a difference between having a job and a career. A career is something that you can make a lot of money off of and have fun doing it. And that's what Chevron has done with that mobile fab lab, to make sure that those kids have that ability to do so.
You're the man, Beach. We love you, and I'm glad you made some time for us.
Anytime.
You're going to look really good in silver and black. Can't wait.
Oh, wow.